rain keeps falling, skies stay gray. Hope whispers soft but slips away. I used to wait for clearer skies, for life to change, for pain to die. But storms don't pause for quiet hearts, and dreams don't bloom in flawless parts. The soil is cold, the wind unkind, yet still I plan what strength I find. The world won't stop to clear your path. It tests your soul, it stirs your wrath. But those who dare to fight the strain will rise beyond the hurt and rain. So grow anyway, though shadows stay, though nothing bends the world your way. Break through the dark, let roots run deep. You're not defined by wounds you keep. Each scar you hold is proof you tried. A soul that never once complied. So bloom in storms, come what may. Be fierce, be strong, just grow anyway. They'll say be still, just wait your turn. But silence isn't how we learn. You'll ache from nights that never end, and lose the ones you called a friend. But keep your fire, guard your flame, though no one cheers or knows your name. For power comes from silent grace, from choosing light in shadowed space. The world won't stop to clear your path. It tests your soul, it stirs your wrath. But those who dare to fight the strain will rise beyond the hurt and rain. So grow anyway, though shadows stay, though nothing bends the world your way. Break through the dark, let roots run deep. You're not defined by wounds you keep. Each scar you hold is proof you tried. A soul that never once complied. So bloom in storms, come what may. Be fierce, be strong. The flowers never asked for ease. They fought for sun through frozen breeze, and mountains rose from fractured stone. So build your path by self alone. When others fall and drift away, you walk though tired another day. Not all will see the strength you've grown, but giants rise when they're alone. Fine, I'll grow anyway, against the tide. Let courage be the voice inside. You don't need praise or perfect time to climb your hill, to make it shine. You're made of fire, you're made to last. A soul not haunted by the past. Through fear, through doubt, through disarray, be your own sun and grow anyway. They say you're quiet, that you bend, that pressure soon will make you end. But pressure doesn't just destroy, it shapes the soul, it strips the noise. You've walked through days so loud with doubt, where every path just circles out. But every fall, each silent scream, still carve the stone that holds your dream. You're not the crack, you're not the tear, you're strength that's born from standing there. When life pressed down with a ruthless weight, you didn't break, you shaped your fate. Pressure makes the diamond shine, through fire, through time, through steep incline. It's not the ease that makes you true, it's all the storms you've battled through. Don't fear the dark, don't run from strain, real power's carved from silent pain. So when they say you won't survive, smile and say I'm still alive. The crowd will cheer when you succeed, but vanish when you start to bleed. And still you climb with blistered hands, no map, no help, just shifting sands. Your voice was once a thread so small, but pain became your trumpet call. You found your strength in broken glass, in learning how to rise and pass. Diamonds never beg for light, they hold their glow inside the night. They're born from time, from weight, from heat, from battles no one else repeats. So let them doubt, let them not see, you'll shine when no one dares to be. You're not made soft, you're not made thin, you're formed by all you've held within. Pressure makes the diamond real, more than what the eyes can feel. Don't drop the fight, you're almost at your highest height. Keep pushing back against the climb. You're not just strong, you are sublime. You don't need to roar to show you're brave. You don't need cheers to rise from grave. Some days the weight will bend your spine, but trembling steps still count as climb. You whispered help when none could hear. Faced storms that fed your deepest fear. The mirror cracked from tired eyes, but strength is shown in how you rise. The world won't always hold your hand, but still you stand, though barely stand. You shake, you fall, but then you try, and trying still can make you fly. Stand up even shaking, don't give in. The road is hard, but not your end. Each tear you've cried became a thread that stitched your soul where hope had bled. You're not weak just 'cause you break, you're strong for every step you take. Stand up even shaking, still try. You only fall if you don't rise. They said be fearless, but that's a lie. The boldest still get scared to try. Real courage doesn't come with ease, it breathes inside when you can't breathe. You walk through silence no one sees. You rise while carrying your grief, and though your heart is bruised and torn, each time you rise you're reborn. Not every hero wears a smile, some climb you're scared, just walk anyway. You don't have to win the fight, just don't disappear tonight. Stand up, even shaking, be proud, even when your fears are loud. You're not alone, you're not too small. You rise again, you rise from fall. With every breath you redefine, a warrior shaped by your own line. So if you're scared, still lift your face. Stand up and meet your storm with grace.
They threw me in the flames, said I'd burn, said strength was something I must earn. Laughed when I cried, turned from my pain. But ashes teach what books can't name. I've stood alone with no applause. I've bled beneath the weight of flaws, and every crack across my skin is where the light comes breaking in.
I was not made to shine too soon, but shaped beneath a falling moon. Each trial carved another layer, not weak but forged by heat and prayer.
Beneath the fire I rise again, not untouched but free from shame. Through every flame I found my frame. The burn became my middle name.
So let the smoke fill up the skies. I'm still the storm they can't disguise. They tried to end me with their lies, but beneath the fire I rise.
You can't destroy what learns from flame, what turns defeat into a name. I've lost, I've knelt, I've cursed the sky, but never once forgot to try.
My voice grew loud from holding pain. My spine stood tall through acid rain. The fire didn't make me fade, it made me bold, it made me brave. No phoenix flies without the burn, no warrior thrives without their turn. They tried to melt what's forged in truth, but heat reveals the strongest proof. Now every scar's a map I own. Each ember sings how much I've grown. I'm not what happened, I'm what stayed. When everything around me swayed. You can't burn what's built in soul. You can't break what's already whole. I wasn't spared, but I survived. Not despite the fire, but because I was alive. Beneath the fire I rise once more, from shattered dreams and furnace floor. I've been undone, I've lost my way, but rising is my chosen place. So let it blaze, let thunder call. I'll climb again despite it all. Not flawless, no, but truly wise. For beneath the fire I lies. The world can be so sharp, so cold. It steals your warmth and calls you old. It teaches you to build a wall, to fear the climb, expect the fall. People change when hope runs dry. They trade their dreams to just get by. But losing heart, my friend, beware. For giving up begins right there. It's not the pain that does the most, but what you do when facing ghosts. Will you grow bitter, keep your soul, though bruised and lean. Don't become the darkness near, even when it calls you near. You were born to light the way, to shine when all the skies turn gray. Let the fire test your will, but never let your kindness spill. You're made of more than scars and fight, so hold on tight, protect your light. It's easy to forget who you are when life turns every dream to scar. To lash out first, to close your door, to say I'll feel no pain no more. But numb is not the road to peace, it's just a trap dressed up as ease. You have to feel to truly live, and hurt sometimes so you forgive. It's not the pain that does the most, but what you do when facing ghosts. Will you grow bitter, blind and mean, or keep your soul though bruised and lean? Don't become the darkness near, even when it calls you near. You were born to light the way, to shine when all the skies turn gray. Let the fire test your will, but never let your kindness spill. You're made of more than scars and fight, so hold on tight, protect your life. The world needs hearts that still believe, that choose to stay and never leave. The ones who bleed but still defend the good, the true until the end. Even when it breaks you down, even when you wear the frown, don't let it steal your gentle part. Don't let the dark erase your heart. It's okay to fall apart, but don't let hatred claim your heart. It's okay to walk alone, but never trade your truth for a stone. Don't become the darkness near, be the star that won't disappear. Even when the night grows wide, let your soul be light inside. The world is cruel, but you don't be. Choose to fight and still stay free. The bravest thing you'll ever do is stay the light when no one shines with you.
They buried me thinking I was done, but I was just a seed beneath the sun. No light, no hand, no guiding voice, just soil and silence, yet still my choice. To push through earth, though it was tight, to stretch and fight for every light. No one cheered, no one saw, but in the dark I still stood tall. Growth is quiet, slow, unseen. It doesn't shout or beg to glean, but one small sprout against the weight can crack the stone and change its fate. I'm the seed that never quit, though the world said you won't fit. They saw the dirt and walked away, but I was building life from clay. No rain, no hand, but I still grew, because deep down I always knew it's not who helps, it's who commits. And I'm the seed that never quits. There were days I thought I'd rot, when hope felt like the thing I'd lost. But even darkness plays its role. It shaped my roots, it carved my soul. While others waited for the spring, I fought each inch with everything. While no one watched, I broke the ground, without applause, without a sound. Don't wait to bloom where crowds admire. Grow where you must through mud and fire. The tallest trees begin like me, unnoticed, small beneath debris. So if they say you're much too late, just smile and germinate. There's power in the ones they miss, the quiet ones who still persist. Buried isn't broken, alone doesn't mean forgotten. What's hidden may be preparing for something unstoppable. I'm the seed they left behind, the one they didn't try to find, but I kept growing underground. Now watch me rise without a sound. Let the storms beat, let them shout. My roots know what I'm all about. No spotlight needed, no permit, just grit and soil. I never quit. So plant your soul and don't be scared, even if no one is there. For the bravest bloom begins like this, a silent seed that won't dismiss.
I used to pray the pain would go, that I could bloom without the low. But every wound I tried to hide just built the strength I hold inside. They told me strength was steel and pride, no tears, no cracks, no fear to bide. But now I see that isn't true. Real power bleeds and struggles through. The strongest hearts are not untouched. They've cried, they've burned, they've bled so much, and still they rise with open chest. Not fearless, but they tried their best. Pain is part of power's name. It's not just loss, it lights the flame. It breaks you down to build you right, to sharpen soul, to teach you fight. Don't curse the hurt, don't run and cower. You're being carved by rising power. Scars don't mean you're not enough, they mean you learn and still stay tough. You want the light without the fire, the peace without the cost of wire. But even diamonds cry from heat before they shine beneath your feet. I've screamed alone, I've begged to rest, but pressure turned me to my best. You don't grow strong from things that please, you grow by standing through disease. You've walked through fire, cold and rain. You've earned the right to bear your pain. Pain is part of power's fire, the very thing that lifts you higher. It isn't weakness when you fall, it's proof you dare to risk it all. You're not broken, not devoured, you're forged in heat. Your iron flowered, so wear your hurt and keep it loud. You've earned your power. and build a home inside the shade, where silence grows and dreams decay. They say at least it doesn't hurt, and trade their wings for safety first. But there's something in your eyes that flickers like a spark that tries. You're not the type to fade away, you're meant to stand to light the way. The world will tempt you to sit still, to shrink your soul, to lose your will. But comfort kills what hope could be, and safety chains what should be free. Don't settle in the shadows, friend. Don't let your fire reach its end. Even if you walk alone, your steps will shake the silent stone. You weren't made for dark disguise. There's sunlight written in your eyes. So rise above what silence knows. Don't fade, don't fold. Don't settle in the shadows. They'll call you strange, they'll say you've changed when you escape what they arranged. But life's too short to sit and wait for perfect time or gentler fate. The stars are born from deepest night, but never hide their burning light. So why should you suppress your flame just to fit a world that won't learn your name? Let others sleep where shadows grow, but you take root where wild things go. The path is steep, the wind is strong, but your truth doesn't belong in wrong. You've held your light through loss and shame. It's time to rise, to stake your claim, to be the storm, to be the sign that says this fire, this dream is mine. They'll try to keep you small and neat, but wild hearts never face defeat. You were made to reach, to climb, to rise outside of boxed in time. Don't settle in the shadows deep, even when the light feels steep. Your journey wasn't meant for ease, but for the fire that moves through trees. The world needs souls who shine despite, who turn the dark to dawn and light. So never dim to make them cold. Be the flame, be someone's hope. Don't live in corners meant for fear. You're brighter than they think, my dear. Shadows fade, but light remains. So rise again and break your chains.
Today is heavy, slow and loud. You're standing still inside the crowd. No answers come, no sign appears, just doubts that echo in your ears. You've tried and failed and tried again. You've counted losses more than wins. But even in this silent night, there waits a dawn that craves your fight. You think you're small, you think you're late, but hearts like yours rebuild the fate. It's not the ones who never fall, it's those who rise despite it all. Tomorrow needs your fire, your flame, your stubborn will to play the game. Not flawless strength, not perfect form, but but messy faith that rides the storm. So don't give in, don't dim your light. Your voice could make the dark turn bright. It's not just chance or random flight. Tomorrow needs your fight. Some wait for fate to make things right, but futures bend for those who fight. You build the bridge with every try. You raise the sky with every cry. Your pain is proof that you still care. Your hope is breath pulled from despair. And though today may break your knees, you rise again, you plant new trees. Dreams don't grow on wishing stars. They come from blood, from sweat, from scars. The hands that shape what's yet to be are often bruised but still break free. You are the spark they didn't see, the storm that walks so quietly. And though they doubt your silent pace, you're building more than time and space. It takes a soul who dares to try to speak when no one asks them why, to work for what they may not see, but still believe in what could be. Tomorrow needs your voice, your step, your courage when there's nothing left. You won't see all you changed today, but someone will, some distant way. So light the match, prepare the night. You are the edge between wrong and right. The world still turns because you write the future. So fight. You matter more than they admit. Your fire's not gone, it's just unlit. So rise, rebuild, don't ask if you're right. Just know this truth. Tomorrow needs your fight. Tomorrow needs your fight. They said be strong, don't cry, don't bend, don't show the cracks, don't let it end. But strength's not found in hiding pain, it's standing soaked beneath the rain. You've fallen down 1,000 times, each fall a scar, a song, a sign. But through it all you've stood again, now flawless but more whole than then. You don't need armor made of steel, you just need truth in what you feel. Real strength begins when you admit, I'm scared but still refuse to quit. Real strength is breaking, then rebuilding. It's quiet hope when dreams need shielding. It's walking on when knees are weak, still daring even when you're meek. Not standing tall without a fight, but rising slowly, choosing right. The kind of strength no I can chart, the one that grows inside your heart. It's not in titles, not in pride, but in the tears you never hide. It's in the days you wanna run, but choose instead to face the sun. It's holding on through sleepless nights while drowning deep, but seeking light. It's whispering, I'll try once more, though every step has felt like war. Strength isn't loud, it's not the roar, it's crawling back from every floor. It's when the world says you should break, but you decide what path to take. It's saying yes to one more day when all your soul just wants to stay. It's fighting battles no one sees and wearing wounds like hidden keys. Real strength is soft and bruised and true. It shows in what you choose to do, to keep your heart when others lie, to be the one who still asks why. Real strength's not in the lack of fear, but walking through it year by year. Not in perfection or success, but in the rising from the mess. So if you shake and cry and crawl, you're still the strongest of them all. You face the dark, you've earned your light. You are the fire, you are the fight. So let them talk, let judgment ring. You've climbed through storms and still can't sing. The world may never know your name, but real strength doesn't play that game. It just endures and rises just the same.